It's the famous dua, which some scholars have debated whether or not this dua stems from an actual hadith, meaning that it's attributed to one of the imams or not. But regardless of whether this dua can be verified and traced back to an imam, what you should know is that this dua is not famous for nothing. Ayatullah Shaykh Wahid Khurasani stresses that this dua is in fact a hadith and not made up. He frequently stresses the importance of reciting this dua. Syed Mar'ashi al-Najafi rahmatullah alayh, a grand illustrious scholar, a marja', he actually says in his will and testament, he says to his eldest son that you should always recite this dua in your Qunoot of your obligatory prayers. Ayatullah Shaykh Rahmani al-Hamidani rahmatullah alayhi, a scholar that I had met many times and benefited from a great deal, he also has a book that is considered one of the primary sources of hadith and analysis on the life and legacy of Fatimah al-Zahra, called Fatimah al-Zahra Bahjatu Qalb al-Mustafa. Beautiful book if you read Arabic. And he also says that this dua has been quoted by very important scholars and people with high credentials. Which dua am I talking about? Allahumma bihaqqi Fatimata wa abiha wa ba'liha wa baniha والسر المستودع فيها أسألك أن تصلي على محمد وآل محمد وأن تفعل بي ما أنت أهله ولا تفعل بي ما أنا أهله. It means, oh Allah, I'll translate for those who don't quite understand. Oh my Lord, I beseech you and beg you in the name of Fatima. Now, there are parallels to this dua in our scriptures, by the way. Where exactly? In Hadith al-Kisa, where when Jibreel asks God, who are those who are now under the cloak? What does God respond? What does he say? He doesn't list the names. He makes Fatimah al-Zahra the axis around everything, around which everything revolves. He says, Hum Fatimatu wa abuha wa ba'luha wa banuha. Fatima is the central figure that allows these two incredible positions, that of prophethood and divine leadership, nubuwwah and imamah, both gravitate around this axis known as Fatima. So the dua says, oh Allah, I beg you in the name of Fatima and her father, Fatima and her husband, Fatima and her children, I beg that you would send your peace and blessings upon the Prophet and his family, and that you treat me as you are worthy of doing, not as I am worthy of being treated. Meaning, oh Allah, you're generous. Oh Allah, I've just mentioned the names of the ones that Prophet Adam begged you to forgive his sins in their names, and you accepted his repentance. So treat me as you are worthy of treating your slaves. Don't look at me, don't look at what I am deserving of. Beautiful dua. As I said, scholars have stressed its importance. And again, the part of this dua that should have by now grabbed your attention is, in the name of Fatima, her father, her husband, her children, and what? And the secret embedded within her. وَالسِّرِّ الْمُسْتَوْدَعِ فِيهَا. What is this secret? Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? It's a secret because no one knows what it is. People ask me, well, what is that secret? How would I know? It wouldn't be a secret if we knew what it was. Scholars have debated the meaning of this secret for centuries. Books have been written debating the various potential meanings of as-sirr al-mustawda'i fiha. And every single scholar that touches this subject will always add an asterisk and say, maybe this is just a secret to which we are not privy. Maybe this is a secret that will only be revealed on the Day of Judgment. Or maybe, just maybe, this is a secret that shall never be revealed because we simply lack the capacity for it. Is it Imam al-Zaman? Maybe. But we don't know for sure. Is it her third child that was killed and therefore an entire lineage traced back to Rasulullah severed? We don't know, but maybe. Is it her knowledge that shocked even Amir al-Mu'mineen to the core? Maybe, but we don't know for sure. وَالسِّرِّ الْمُسْتَوْدَعِ فِيهَا. Again, all of these just add to the sense of mystique.